Salutations, Crypto Nation. This is Robert from RobertOReed.com. And this, of course, is your home of character cryptos and cash flows. And it looks as though Bitcoin has stopped descending down a steep hole. And we have an article here from CCN. And it says here Bitcoin price finds a base at 8,000. Let's take a look at the article. At this time last week, the Bitcoin price was neck deep in the most precipitous market correction that the majority of cryptocurrency investors had ever experienced. By the end of the day, Bitcoin would plunge below $6,000 for the first time since November, leaving Bitcoin bears gleefully predicting the flagship cryptocurrency's imminent demise. That, of course, did not happen. And the Bitcoin price soon reversed trajectory and began to mount a recovery. By February 7th, Bitcoin had once again ascended past the $8,000 mark on cryptocurrency exchange Bitfinex. And despite a few brief dips back into sub 8,000 territory, it was held above that mark since. Let's take a look at the graph here. Consequently, it appears that $8,000 was developed into a base for Bitcoin, perhaps indicating that the market has shaken out a large percentage of the weak hands who contributed to its recent decline. However, Bitcoin has thus far been unable to break through resistance at 9,000, albeit for a brief period on February 10th. At the time of writing, Bitcoin was trading at $8,703 on Bitfinex, which was in line with the coin's global average. The partial return of the Kimchi premium. One reason for Bitcoin's recent recovery, the global Bitcoin price has been bolstered in recent weeks by the return of moderate premiums at South Korean exchanges. The so-called Kimchi premium, which had once priced crypto assets as much as 25 or 30% above equivalent values on Western exchanges, had largely disappeared at the beginning of February following the implementation of new restrictions intended to cool the country's heated local markets. You guys notice right over here, Upbit, Bitstamp, and BitThumb, and you look at the pairs between their currency and Bitcoin, the KRW, USD, and another, again, KRW. Price was at 9,000, 8,700, and 9,100 respectively. Let's finish the article. Included in these new rules was a prohibition on anonymous trading, which meant that all traders had to undergo KYC, which of course we all know is Know Your Customer verification before they could resume trading. Many traders were slow to do this, perhaps because consumer interest had tapered in response to the recent market correction. However, BTC KRW volume has gradually increased over the past 2 weeks as traders have verified their accounts and re-entered the market. And this increased volume has been accompanied by a slight return of the Kimchi premium. At the time of writing, Seoul-based cryptocurrency exchange Upbit and BitThumb each priced Bitcoin at about $9,100, which represented a roughly 5% premium over the coin's global average. Although these platforms accounted for just a combined 4% of total Bitcoin trading volume. So that is the info there, guys. You guys let me know what you think. I was looking over the article. I found it to be really interesting, at least over the last week or so, a little under a week. It has been holding around 8,000. It's been looking pretty good, holding around 8,000. And you know, on a side note, guys, I think a lot of people, when they saw the moonshot type returns back in November, December in earnest, they were wishing for prices like this. So if you were still bullish on Bitcoin, this is the time to be bullish on Bitcoin because it is back at reasonable prices compared to where it was in December 2017. So, you know, I don't know if this is going to be a bad thing. And I also don't know if it will ever get up to those all-time highs of 19, nearly knocking on the door of $20,000. I don't know if it's going to go there. However, if the floor is about 8,000, which is what, you know, what it looks like, this may be a real good time to at least take a second look at Bitcoin. But you guys have my thoughts. I want to know your thoughts. Put your comments down below. Let's talk about it. Don't forget to smash that notification button. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, folks, conquer with cryptos.